Hello, welcome back to another episode of ProgRUSHion. Today we have the Maximum Ultra Enhancement Pack. It's another side set, but this time we're actually introducing a new mechanic in the form of the Maximum Summon with Maximum Monsters. The way these work is that you have to assemble each piece of this thing in order to perform the Maximum Summon. Here's an example. We have a Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord. You can summon the individual pieces if you want, but if you do that, you do lock yourself out of summoning them later, unless you have multiple copies of the pieces, of course. You can't individually summon the pieces, they have to all go at once. If you already have monsters, you can send them to grave as part of the maximum summon. But yeah, they take up all 3 slots, and they're treated as one monster. And then if you do that, you also get access to the maximum attack instead of their individual attack stats. They don't have any defense, because they can't be in defense. And they're considered to be in maximum mode, which gives them access to certain abilities sometimes. So in this case, Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord becomes a 3500 that is cannot be destroyed by opponent's trap effects. The right piece has the effect that if you're in maximum mode, you can send top card of deck to gain attack based on the level of your opponent's monster. And the left one lets you also gain attack, but it's to do with the difference between your life points and your opponents if you're lower. This one seems a bit weaker. There's 2 such maximum monsters in this set. There's this one, and there's another one that we'll get to shortly. This one seems like it's kind of dependent on how... I'm kind of using this as a benchmark for the maximum summoning mechanic in general, because I don't know... my instincts are that needing a 3-card combo to get this out, all in your hand, and you can't even, like... set up one of the pieces in advance or anything like that. If you have like 2 of the pieces, they're gonna be bricking in your hand until you can summon the other one. But regardless, as an actual monster, this seems okay. I mean, you get to summon it all at once. It's 35, can't be destroyed by traps. Like, not too bad. It can still be hit by like 1,000 knives. Could still potentially run into a curtain of sparks or because that doesn't destroy it, but it would lower its attack. It could be hit over, which is it's a lot of investment to lose so quickly. So my instinct is that this is not very good unless you have a means of getting to the pieces more easily. And since Rush Duel doesn't have any searching, I would actually be surprised if maximum summoning has like ever been good. But hey, I don't know. Maybe it will be. And there is another awkward quirk about this pack with regards to this card specifically, or these cards, I should say, that I'll get to when I get to the pulls. But yeah. So for now, let's just kind of take this as it is and say like, okay, this is par for a maximum monster. But other than that, we've got a Karibot reprint. We did not get any in the first pack, unlike in my test run where I got one. If that was the case, I would say, like, oh, maybe we can get another one. But, as is, we're going to have to get 2 of these to get anything going. But if we do, I mean, it's not bad. As a, recurring sort of engine. But yeah, so. Then we have Magic Quartet Shock. Just going through kind of the cards that I think are perhaps decent or noteworthy. This one is just on special summon of a monster with 1500 or more attack face up. You shuffle 4 normal monsters from grave into deck and destroy a monster on your opponent's field. Not bad. We are still in the phase where we actually have a good number of normal monsters. Not only, the Tiny Drago, or whatever it's called, Palm-sized Drago, and Dragolite, but even like, Beaut, if we're still running that. Fire Guardian is a normal. So, if we get one of these, then late game, this is not a terrible means of dealing with stuff. Now, of course, we do have the Dragon Counterattack card that is probably better on the whole, but this at least, I don't know, it's another option, and it's something that we could do if we needed to lean away from a dragon strategy. So as for the other maximum monster, we've got Yggdrago the Sky Emperor here. Now, this one has 4,000 maximum attack, and also can't be destroyed by opponent's trap effects, but its side effects are better, like the side pieces. This one is just, mill 3, change defense position monster opponent's field to a face-up attack. That one maybe doesn't matter so much if they, you know, wall up with something, or if we want to go for the OTK, this is basically free damage, probably. And this one is the better one. This is a send top 3 from deck to grave, and you get to destroy a face-up level 8 or lower monster. So, yeah, this, all in all, this one seems better, but it's going to be subject to, once again, the same idea of just, like, are we going to be able to even access these pieces, or is it going to, are they going to, you know, break in our hands? That said, there are some support cards. We have Femtron here, which, even just looking at its stats, like, for a normal monster, this is not bad. Like, we have better, technically. I think the standard for a, you know, a level 4 or lower, normal monster is 1500 attack. 1400 is still not too bad. And this does open up certain other cards' effects. Atron lets you, kind of cycle through your deck if you have Femtron and Grave. Zeptron, if you have Femtron and Atron, lets you cycle through for 2. Yoctron is kind of bad because you have to, you require Femtron, Atron, and Zeptron. You draw 3, and then you have to send 3. So if you actually, you know, drew a couple of the pieces already, but you don't have enough excess, then you're going to end up just pitching those to the grave. So you have to be kind of careful with this one. So it doesn't seem great. Like, maybe Femtron and Atron would be, like, okay. But I don't know. So, you know, we'll consider that if we pull enough of them. It might be, you know, even just without running the maximum monster, being able to cycle through deck is not the worst idea. We have Trap Hole here. This is a legend card, so we're only going to be able to run, you know, the one legend card. If we you know, end up pulling it, then we're going to have to choose between this and the Bude and the Summon Skull. And there's also a, well, let's have a look here. Yeah, there's a Card Destruction as well, which is a spell legend. Reminder that, although now in Rush Duel you can have a legend, monster, spell, and trap, at this time that we're playing, sort of late 2020, it was still the case that you could only have one legend, period, in your deck. And I do think Trap Hole at this stage is probably the best of the ones we've seen, so I'm going to be gunning for this, hopefully. Then we have Thunder Beetle Storm. There's a whole, I shouldn't say archetype, there's a whole series of these Thunder Beetle monsters that are all just a bunch of normals, and they facilitate a couple of kind of shitty burn cards from what I remember, but then also this. Destroy all face-up level 8 or lower effect monsters on your opponent's field, and then you get locked out of normal or special summoning. It's removal, and it's relatively cheap because it's just 3 face-up level 4 or lower Thunders. The only downside is, of course, you know, they're going to be sitting there, presumably in attack position, just kind of chilling, and then your opponent's going to get to crack back. And I think the biggest problem is just, I don't know if there's enough decent level 4 or lower Thunders. Now, if you look at the tips, you can kind of look through these, and there's a couple that are already out. The main one that's, like, that we've seen is Thunder the Thunder, and I do have enough to run a playset of this if I want to. You know, this is functionally a 1600, so, like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. You do need to send a card from hand to grave, which is kind of shit, but, you know, this is something we could consider. I still think, even with the ban that Jira has given, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, probably once we get to the deck building. But even with that, I don't know that this is enough to make the cut, but it's something I'm keeping my eye on, at least. Card Destruction we went over. Yeah, this just lets you cycle through your hand. Now, of course, this doesn't, you know, if you're going for, like, a maximum strategy, you want to not have any of the maximum cards in your hand already, or else this is just useless, so, questionable, but, and then lastly, I thought that, this last card in the set, Heavenly Gift, is actually not too bad, especially with what we've been playing. Like, I feel like the worst we ever do is when we brick a little on our high-level, tribute summonable dragons and stuff, and it's like, they're not all great. Like, I'm usually happy to get rid of, like, a Shock Lead or a Thrust Dragon Bunker Strike, whatever it's called. So if I get to a point where, I just need to fix my hand a little, it shouldn't be too bad to toss like, a level 7 and a level 3 or 4 into Grave to draw to. So yeah, it is technically, well, I was gonna say it's a -1, but it's even, so we're never gonna be pitching a level 10 unless we're doing a maximum strategy, at which point, like, I'm not gonna, that's dumb, I'm not gonna lose the maximum if I'm trying to draw into the other pieces, but, assuming that you pitch 2 cards for this, then it's a 3 for 2, so it's a -1, but sometimes that's okay. Now, with Phoenix Dragon being banned, which, spoilers, that is what Jira actually ended up deciding to pick, because we had a discussion and determined that it was probably better for me that I'm able to recycle my Dragius than being able to special it for, what is essentially one fewer card, because if you think of the dragon encounters, those could be monsters used as tribute. It could be a monster. I'm essentially doing it for one fewer tribute, which is like, it's good, of course. It's a very good effect. But I think the real killer for him has been the fact that after he outs my Dragius, I can very often just get it back by normal summoning Phoenix Dragon, pitch pretty much anything, grab it back, normal summon something else, tribute summon Dragius, right? Like, it's pretty trivial to do that. And it's probably been more of a factor in my wins than Dragon Encounter, in our opinion, after having discussed it. But yeah, so, without Phoenix Dragon and the ability to recycle stuff, cycling through our hand to get better stuff from our deck is going to be more important. So at the same time, depending on what we have in our hand, if we don't have the ability to, if we don't have the stuff necessary to pitch for this, then, this could also end up kind of bricking, but we'll see. If I pull it, then I'll think about it. It is a super rare, so it's by no means guaranteed. That's pretty much it. There are a bunch of other archetypes in here, and they're all trash. Yeah, we've got the, I mentioned the Trons. There's like these washing warriors or whatever. They seem really bad. There's this odd eyes and red eyes and blue eyes cat stuff. It seems really bad. The thunder beetles I mentioned are quite bad. The scare chairs, which Jira talked about last time, really bad. These outer space cards, like, Common String New Dryad is like not the worst thing ever, but outer space itself is not a great card, and I don't want to have to rely on having this on the field. But if they add more support for this is something that's not the worst thing I've ever read. And Dahoot here, or Dayu, I don't know how you say it, is also kind of interesting. I wonder if there's a way to summon this that doesn't involve the stupid Throne of Darkness bullshit. But probably not. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens, but most probably what this is going to end up turning into is just a slight pivot away from the dragons, still keeping some of the best stuff as kind of like a sub-engine, and then trying to fill the rest with whatever good stuff I can based on, my pulls and such. So, yeah, I guess there's no reason to delay. Let me go ahead and switch to the pack sim. Now, as of this episode, we're going to be starting to do 30 packs instead of 15, because we're just kind of not pulling enough. I really wish we could go back and, like, pull more of the earlier packs, but, it's fine. If only I had thought of this one pack earlier, right? Maybe we would have gotten a shard, some more beast summoners, but it is what it is. Because I do think that card is really good. And I have found, another good target for it that I didn't mention last time, so, stay tuned for that. But, the last thing I'm going to say is Jira has already done his pulls, and he warned me that, or rather at least, made me aware of the fact that for some reason he actually pulled a crazy high number of the Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord cards, even though they're supposed to be ultra rares. So either there's something wrong with the program, or they actually are, they're supposed to be that common. I expect probably the same thing will happen to me. I'm guessing, Macon, the guy that set this up, maybe just made a typo or something. I tried looking into how I could potentially edit this, and I think I'm gonna need to like install Godot to be able to edit the program, which is really annoying. Like the source code is available, but yeah, I don't know so much about that. So I mean, I told him to keep his cards. That I would look into it, and it's like if we both pull it, I mean, it's not like Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord is all that great anyway, but if we can get a maximum summon off, that'll be hype. That'll be cool. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. I just hope that the rest of the packs don't have the same issue with something randomly being way more common or way more rare than it's supposed to be. But yes, 30 packs of Maximum Ultra Enhancement pack. Let's go. Outer Space. Okay, not too interested in that. Got Cranked to 10. I didn't mention this one. It's a small boost piercing, and then it's even better for level 10s. Yippee. There's the Femtron. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. This is in the common slot. Okay, that's just wrong. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be here exclusively, but we'll see. Oh boy, collapsing chairs. There's another one. Okay. Karibo triple. There's the right piece. Ooh, a Karibot. There's the left piece and another right piece. Silent Learning is bad. Middle again. Collapsing chairs. Dahoot. Shrink a Shrimp. Yeah, not too interested in that. There's an Yggdrago piece. Okay, yeah, the Supreme Machine thing is kind of just fucked up. Ooh, Magic Quartet Shock. Very nice. Yeah, I'll probably throw one of those in. Let me see what it says next time I pull one, actually. Ah, yes, it's literally just mislabeled as a common. That's unfortunate. I'm not really sure how to fix that. Second Karibot. I like that. Another Yggdrago right piece. Zeptron. Now, is this the one? I think this is the one that requires, yeah, Femtron and Atron. So, useless unless I find Atron. Oh, well, there's Atron. Okay. There's Yggdrago Center. Have I found the left piece yet? No. A bunch of right piece. Widening Whisper. Not good. Not good, folks. There's another Zeptron. There's the really bad one. Ooh, Trap Hole. Very, very happy to see that. Okay, that was the main thing I wanted out of this set, to be honest. There's the Center Yggdrago again. Yep. Okay. Uh-huh. Throne of Darkness. Ooh. Alright, last pack. Heavenly Gift! Hooray! Okay, yeah, I nothing to complain about. 2 Karibots. A decent amount of the other stuff that I might, consider Femtron and the like. I can work with this. Now, I don't know. I think it's possible that dragons plus the draw engine plus the beast stuff might be a bit much, but we'll see. I'll put something together and try to figure out what my best option is. So, yep, that's that. Let's go ahead and save that to the prog binder, and I will see you in the deck building.
Alright, that last game did not go well. We did lose. Sadly, we ended up losing. But we didn't lose as bad as we normally do. And we won a game last time, and we got a ban. I'm going to ban Phoenix Dragon because the recursion, to me, constant recursion, is much scarier than the Dragonic encounter cheating one guy in. Because I only have to kill the guy once if there's no Phoenix Dragon, if that makes sense. Because of the rule change, we're opening 30 packs of Maximum Ultra Enhancement pack. I suppose let's open them and see what we got. In terms of what we want in here, getting a maximum would be cool, but the issue with this set is that if we don't pull the Cybers maximum, there's no point in playing the Cybers cards because legitimately all the Cybers cards do is deep draw until you get to the maximum cards. If we pull the robot maximum cards, we might be able to do something with them, but I don't think we will, at least not presently. And that's about all that's in the pack. So we would have to pull all 3 pieces of a maximum. And the rest of the pack is not too great otherwise. The level 0 attack guys, I think you can mix those with previous stuff that we have with the fiends, but our guys are machines, so I don't know if they'll mix together. The Odd Eyes Cat guys are not. They're not playable. Like, it annoys me that they're not playable because they're so cool, but whatever. Let's see what we can open in 30 packs of Maximum Ultra Enhancement Pack, starting now. We need a win. We need some more wins. There's a Blue Eyes White Cat, which is something I'm going to complain about, where the whole gimmick of this archetype is you get all three out, and then you activate a trap that lets them, or a spell maybe, that lets them attack directly that turn. But all of them attacking directly does like 3,400 damage. I feel like they should have at least made it so it was 4,000 damage, so that it would OTK someone in the anime. But that's just me. I'm probably going to complain about that again when we get to the games. Um, the I don't know what to call this. The laundry archetype is not playable because all it does is recycles a spell over and over that a level 7 or higher monster loses 500 attack and inflict 500 damage to your opponent until the end phase or whatever. And the whole archetype is based around looping that multiple times. And I don't think that at this point that is good enough at all for us to consider running. I forgot about Thunder Beetles. I don't get Thunder Beetles. Like, they're just three really shitty normal monsters with a spell and a trap, and those spell traps don't do anything. Like, the trap is a level 7 or higher guy attacks a thunder, and then you gain life points equal to the attack of probably the attacking guy. Like, that's all, that's the payoff. I don't understand. This card is interesting because the field spell Outer Space says level 4 or lower monsters lose 400 attack, I think. Sorry, might be 300. And this guy is supposed to be able to, like, get rid of the detriment and gain a little bit of extra attack. I don't get the point of that. Like, I don't understand the point of that, but I mean, I guess it's possible. And there's our Zaptron, which is how these work is that, from what I can tell, the requirement is always you have the preceding card in your graveyard. So there's a level 1 normal monster. The level 2 requires that you have the level 1 normal in your grave or on your field. The level 3 requires the level 1 and 2. The 4 requires the 3, 2, 1. You know, it goes like that. And the idea is supposed to be you normal 1, normal 2, sacrifice 2 to draw cards, then normal 3, sacrifice 3 to draw 2 cards, and then you keep going until you get all the maximum pieces into your hand. Another one of these guys. We did get the middle. The middle is the hardest one to pull, as far as I know. I would assume. So that could be something if we get the other pieces. We'll explain maximum summoning. I'll probably explain it in the deck profile or something because it's hard. Is that is that the left piece of our guy? That's the right piece of our guy. We only need one more piece. I guess they're comments. I thought there were like over rush rares or whatever. That's the level 5 one. So we have the low end and the high end, I guess. Next pack. There's a Thunder Beetle. That's about what we can expect from them. There's another Thunder Beetle boost. This is another one of their. This is like their main payoff. If you control all three of them, I think, it destroys all face-up level 8 or lower effects your opponent controls, and that's it. That's the payoff. You get to Raigeki once. That's it. And it doesn't hit normal monsters. Doesn't hit level 8s. It's fine, I guess. This is another card in the washing thing. Bleach Mortar is the card that you keep recycling that lowers the attack of a guy and then burns. We got Karibot triple. This is shuffle 3 Karibots into the deck from your graveyard, draw 3 cards, draw 2 cards. That's so oddly specific, it's not going to come up. That's the same exact Thunder Beetle in the same exact position. That's crazy. There's the Scare Chair, which are warriors for some reason. I don't understand. Maybe we can mix it with the Defense Mode Matters guys. Um, we already have that piece. We need another piece. We need the other piece. Thunder Beetle Snare is kind of cool. Again, how did we pull two? Whatever. Next up, Lost Cat is the trap card that negates an attack if you control 3 beast monsters. If they reveal the top card of their deck, and it's not what they declared, which is crazy. Crash Shooting Stars for Pyros, which we don't really have. Cat's Eye has objectionable art in my opinion, but we'll move on from that. Pair Production is for the space stuff, right? I don't remember the. Ooh. That might be good depending on the requirement. I didn't see the requirement on that though. Collapsing chairs is for the chair deck. I don't even know. I don't know what the requirement is, but I don't think we're playing the chair. That's the. That's like the third red Thunder Beetle. Do we even have the blue and green one? What the hell? Where is it? We do not have the blue or red one. Uh, God forbid we, I don't know, pull those. Big Bang Egger was my nickname in high school, but it is also fine. Like I don't know, it's probably good in the Pyro deck, but level 1 600 is nothing special. Another Cat's Eye. This is the Cybers. No, I thought this was the Cybers 1400 defense guy, but this is the Pyro 1400 defense guy, which is weird because it looks absolutely nothing like a Pyro. Another Collapsing Chairs. And I already talked about it. Already talked about it. This is the level 1 steel chair. Another one of these, and another one of these. Okay, okay. Alright. This is the third of the Thunder Beetle payoffs. It's fine. Like, it inflicts 1500 to them. You're gonna need to do, like, play. If you play this 3 times, that's still not an OTK. I don't get it. There's the Cybers, R, which is what we need. Okay, we don't need multiple of this. Okay. This is fine. Is this broken? Like, I feel. Oh, there's the blue one. We actually have all 3 pieces now. This feels. Holy shit, we got Trap Hole. That's actually really important. Trap Hole's an insane pickup. What the fuck? That's crazy. Prayer Production we already talked about. Thunder Beetle Gift. Okay. We got another left piece. This is weird. Like, I don't think this is worth it, right? Like, I think you have to discard a card, and then you look at a face down card, and then return it to the original position, and then, like, you get a level 5 or higher guy from your graveyard to the bottom. Like, it's whatever. Like, I don't get it. Um, these are fine. We finally got the green beetle. Do we have? We don't have the blue one, I don't think. There's the green beetle. Another one of those. I feel like this is not how this is supposed to be working. Like, I'm scared that something is wrong, and I'm going to Oh, we got a Karibot. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just like tributed to add another Karibot. I don't get what they do, but whatever. This card's awful. It's like if your opponent normal summons a level 5 or higher monster, you get a Whispering Fairy effect, but for everybody, like, I don't get it. It's not great. Uh, I'm trying to remember what this does. I think it's like if a monster you control is destroyed by a card effect. I'll look into it. Another left piece. I feel like we're not supposed to be pulling these at this rate. We did get the level 4 normal Cybers, that's something. But the issue is you do need all of them. You need one of each of them. And we don't have the pieces of the other one. We got a Bleach Mortar. We can run that if we want to. Um, Nothing special here. Another Bleach Mortar, that's funny. Uh, this is if a Cybers is destroyed by a battle. Which isn't, I guess you do want a deep draw. It gives you a reason to, it gives you more of a deep draw over turns instead of immediately all at once. Outer Space is cool. It makes them lose 300 attack. I apologize. So the one space guy becomes like a 1500. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. We have easier ways to get like this guy becomes a 1500. We got Odd Eyes Twin Tail Cat, which is nothing. We are running some of this. Like I could see us running the cyber. The issue is we have to pull every single Cybers card. Like that's just not going to happen. Especially when we don't have all the. Also, Pyro. Pyro. Come on, this is clearly a spellcaster, right? Come on, I'm not crazy. Okay, that's it. I I'm gonna talk to Autumn about how this poll went because this seems very sus to me, and then I'll show you the deck profile. See you guys when I get you to the deck profile.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Autumn, this is just the same deck, but I'll have you know, I have swapped out like 10 cards from the main deck, which is a lot more than any previous iteration of this deck. I think I've never done more than like 2 or 3. Of course, I've had to take out the Phoenix Dragons. I also took out basically, I think literally all of the level 7 dragons plus Clear Ice, except for Dragius. Just because I wanted to make space for these two, Savage Claw Tiger. This is my the thing that I noticed. This card is like actually surprisingly good, even just as a 2 tribute. Like 23, and it can basically become 27 on your battle phase just for free is very nice. Occasionally, this is going to get even higher because of Dragius. So, you know, that's fun. But also, Beast Summoner lets me get it out for free, right? And this little engine here is only going to get better the more Beast Summoners I can get access to. So, you know, even if I lose here, I'm just going to grab a second Beast Summoner. It's going to become more consistent. I do also have the Trike Fox in the side, which is kind of like a bad version of Beast Summoner, because it requires your opponent to control 3 monsters rather than just a single level 6 or higher monster. Jira does tend to stick 3 monsters on board a lot, especially if he's trying to, you know, come back. I imagine this won't, like, work consistently, though, so, I mean, I guess I could always main it and then throw it into the side, but I wanted to, you know, still keep as many dragons as I could, just because Heat Flash is great, Counteroffensive Dragon Strike is great, even Duronic Pressure is still pretty good with the lower dragon count, so... Oh, and of course, Dragon Encounter. But, yeah, I am slowly starting to move away from the dragons a little bit. I've even got, technically, an anti-dragon card here, but I figured I would only pull this out once Dragius is gone. And I would be, you know, kind of pivoting to try to use the Savage Claws, and this is kind of targeted. I probably won't run this if he goes into Spellcasters, just because, if he moves off of Spellcasters, just because, like, I mean, he already is kind of mixing types, but his big guys are Spellcasters at the moment, at least, his better stuff. So, you know, this is kind of targeted in that way, but it's bad against me while I have my dragons out, so this is for later. I still have them mounted in here. I've moved Block Attack to the main just because I think it's, you know, probably better than I was giving it credit for. It was good in the one occasion I played it. It's been good when Jira used it against me, so move that to main. Magic Quartet Shock, I mentioned I would add this. It's good. The one downside I didn't think about is that you actually have to shuffle 4 normals from grave into deck, and they're shuffled. So if this was like, you know, banish, that would be one thing. If this was put on bottom of deck, that would be one thing. Shuffling in means that I'm gonna have a chance of seeing them again. So if I, like, you know, if I'm like trying to get through to my best stuff, like Dragius, Karibot even, which we'll talk about, you know, Heat Flash, etc. There is a bit of a problem in the, like, shuffling them into deck means I'm more likely to draw them instead of my good cards. But I do still think that being able to just destroy something, and it doesn't even have to be the thing they summoned, just I think it's still probably a worthwhile effect, and could probably, you know, win me the game even. We got the Trap Hole here, of course, that's my legend. This time I'll get rid of the Blue Eyes. And for Karibot, I mentioned, like, oh, I only have 2, or whatever, but I checked my binder, and it said that I have 3, and then I went back and looked at the video, and apparently I did pull one in the video. I thought that I only did so in the practice run, but apparently not. So I have all 3 copies here. Of course, having the 3rd copy is not really, like, very helpful. I guess I may as well also throw this into the side, come to think of it, just because, I don't know, it could come up. I don't see myself using a 3rd Trike Fox, but I should probably get rid of, like, this. It's not doing anything. There you go. There's my 1 copy of Kariba Triple. I'm probably not going to run it, but, you know, if we end up in a very long grindy game, like maybe this is not the worst idea. So side it goes. Aside from that, I think it's pretty much just the Trike Foxes. Yeah, I've got a 2nd copy of the B-Scale World. That's basically it. It's kind of the same thing. I've just had to pivot a little off of dragons and try to find, like, the next best thing to fill the slots, which, for my money, is this Beast Summoner Savage Claw Tiger sort of interaction. And Savage Claw Tiger on its own is just good. So, you know, best case scenario, I guess, is this thing is a 23. If I have a Dragius out as well, it can go up to 31, and then Beast Gear World will make it into a 34. Though I guess if I have Dragius, I probably wouldn't have this out. But yeah, not bad. Or I guess theoretically, if I have 2 Savage Claw Tigers, and then I, normal Beast Summoner as in the 3rd slot and then turn it into Savage Claw, I could theoretically get it all the way up to 35 or 38, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's never happening. I'm counting on this just being a 27 every turn, which is nice. And of course, stocking up our graveyard with hopefully some of these palm-sized Dragos and our other normals for 1-up and Magic Quartet Shock. Hopefully this will be enough. Losing Phoenix Dragon is probably going to hurt the consistency of my deck, just because, or maybe not the consistency, maybe more the grind game. Because now Jira has more time to be able to kill me rather than basically being on a clock the moment I see Dragius. So, yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, we lose and I craft another Beast Summoner. But yeah, guess I'll see you in the games. Okay, actually, quick little addendum here. I've decided to throw Dragonic Slayer and Thrush Dragon into the side because there's really no reason for it. If I feel like I'm missing some more of my level 7s, I think these were the best ones, so, I can always side them back in if I feel like I'm missing them, but yeah, that's basically it. On to the games. Addendum. I forgot to add Heavenly Protection / Heavenly Gift, but the more I was looking at my list, the more I'm like, I don't know how often I want it in my hand, so I opted to side it. Also, I didn't know what I would side out for it, so yeah, this is like maybe the 41st card though, so yeah, see you in the games.
Let's hope the Phoenix Dragon ban is good enough. Hey guys, this is my deck list. I crafted a second Sevens Road, but otherwise the deck is mostly the same. I put in the trap hole that we pulled, and I don't think I pulled in I put in another anything. Like, I don't think I put anything else in this deck that wasn't in there last time. I know, but I know it's getting, like, we're doing the same decks, but they're going to fall off at some point, I'm sure. Hopefully me banning Phoenix Dragon gets Autumn off of Dragons, but we can only hope. We need a better light monster. Defensive Dragon Mage is our only light guy, and we just need a better light monster. I was really hoping for a light sorcerer, but I don't want to craft a light sorcerer because it's a fucking common, and it's just, like, not good enough to craft. I don't want to waste a craft on that, so I crafted a Sevens Road instead. I'm kind of worried about 9 big level guys, because it's very possible that... Whoops. It's very possible we open a hand of Dark Magician, Sevens Road, Ancient Arise, and 2 Magical Stream, or a Magical Stream and a Curtain of Sparks or something, and we just can't do anything and have to pass after setting some things. I don't know. There's a world where that happens, but I think 9 is perfectly fine. In hand testing, it seemed fine. But yeah, we need a better light. I put in the maximum cards in the side deck because they're funny, but like, if we win game 1, we can side them in for game 2, and if that causes us to lose, we could just side it back in game, back out in game 3. It's no big deal. I put in Counterbomb into the side deck because autumn attacks with Dragius, I flip this, they take 1400, and that's not a big deal. That's just not a big deal. That's not big enough of a deal, I guess. Counter Shield is basically our trap replacement for attacks. And I think that's about everything I wanted to say about this deck. This pack sucked. There was nothing that I want to build. We don't have even close to enough of the cyber stuff to make that work. Thought that would be a fun deck that we could do as something different. But no, we're still on Spellcasters. I'm sure it'll fall off at some point, but it'll be fine. I'll see you guys in the games. Let's see how this goes.
Hello. Time for the games. I ask this every time. Yeah, the pack sucks. How do you feel about your deck? Have you done much with it?
No, nothing. Like,
well, you better hope that banning Phoenix Dragon is enough to turn the tides for you. I did have to change a few cards. Not like, I took out more than just the Phoenix Dragons to try to adjust the strategy a little bit, but
I tried. Like, the chairs don't add anything.
No.
And the chairs game, like, what the chairs do is, like, very specific cards to get, like, a guy with 0 attack who becomes a 4000 until the end of the turn.
Doesn't he just become a 4000 in period?
I thought it's a target level 8 or higher monster with 0 attack. or target a monster with 0 attack, it gains attack equal to its level, and until the end of turn.
Or
And if you
times
target the level 8,
500.
it's yeah, the level times 500. And then what you're supposed to do is target the level 8 chair with
Yeah,
2500
yeah.
defense, and it
Mm-hmm.
becomes 4000. I haven't said this. I said this on a Discord, but not in a episode or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
think this entire thing is like super built around the anime to the detriment of the actual game.
Maybe. I
Like,
mean, it's not gonna last forever. At least Sevens is only 2 years. Rush is
yeah,
only like 3 years, I think, and then everything after that is you know, either
yeah,
support or just its own stuff. So.
because there is like a lot of what decks do don't make sense for 8,000 life points.
Mm. Yeah,
Like
you talked about
the
this with the
washing
cat
machine,
one.
yeah. The
Or
cat one, like, your end goal is to do all of these loops to get all of the cats to attack directly, and doing that it's like 3,200 damage.
yeah.
And in the anime that makes sense because it's like it puts the main character at 800 life points. They have next to no life points left, and they make a big comeback or whatever. And it's like that doesn't work with 8,000. It's like I did all of this to do 33. It's like
Yeah,
you
it's
still
less than
have
half.
like
Right.
that's less than half. Same thing with like the washing machine thing. They want you to keep looping like a pop a level 8 or higher guy, and that's clearly just to pop Seven's Road or Dragius or whatever, level 7 and higher, and then like kill them. I don't know. It doesn't make sense at 8,000 life points, and I
Yeah.
feel they made the anime first and then made a card.
Oh well. I mean, we still at least have playables.
Yeah.
It'll take some time to rotate out the things that are obviously the best, but I'm gonna go ahead and open the room here. The password
Yep.
is the one and only Femtron, of course.
Yeah, makes sense.
Gotta always name it after a funny card in the set. That's the tradition I started in
I
our
wanted I
off-stream
wanted to play this. I
TCG
wanted to
prog.
play the cyber stack, but you need like multiples of literally every single card.
Oh,
Like it
where's
is
my dice?
non-negotiable.
I don't remember where I put my dice, so I guess I'll just play normally. Yeah, paper strat. I'll be going
Of course.
first. Good luck,
Yeah,
duelist.
you too. Of course, the time you don't use dice, you win.
Main one. Let's see.
I don't even remember what the. Oh yeah, it's the chairs, the cyber stuff, and the washing machine guys.
Yeah. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set two and I'm gonna activate this just to get out of my hand. And yeah, we'll
Makes
call it
sense.
there.
Do I even want to do this? I'll normal summon a gazelle.
Sure.
I wish Mountain worked on beasts, but it's winged beasts. It would have been funny if it worked on beasts. I'll normal summon a mystic dealer.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, I accidentally clicked end turn, but it didn't count, so thank God. I'll try a different answer.
Yeah.
I would draw a card, but you know, I'd have to discard answer and
Yeah.
2K into your defender just in case.
Yeah, that's fine. I will I don't know if there's much point in this. Yeah.
I did that partially because
Yeah,
just
go
in
ahead,
case
go
there
ahead.
might be something weird, and partially because if I do the if I attack and you do the card that's like when a dragon is destroyed, destroy a monster or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You would, if you pop answer, I would still get in for 15. If you
Right,
pop
right.
gazelle, I still have a 2K guy out. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see.
please don't do this again. I ended my turn. Please say it's not okay.
Let me. Okay. Main one. This is a bit awkward.
I'm like, I even restarted my computer before this. It should have. It can't happen again.
Yeah.
I really like this gazelle redraw or whatever. I do like the amount of redraws that they do for older cards.
Yeah.
because they keep them in the exact same pose with the exact same background. There's sometimes where they change it, but exact same pose and the exact same background. But they do it in like how modern Yu-Gi-Oh artists would draw, and I think that's really neat. Though I always thought Gazelle was cool as hell. Like I thought Gazelle was really fucking cool. Um, Magical Stream. I'm tempted to hit Mountain, but I have multiple. I'll hit the Mountain just in case.
Sure.
I'll set a card. I'll normal summon a Mystic Dealer.
Mm-hmm.
15 into your set.
Yeah, I will, 1-up.
And then I'll just kill whatever you summon with, yeah, answer or attacks that. And then possibly dealer attacks directly for 1k.
Yeah, I'll take 1,000.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. It's a bit crusty. I will...
Yep.
Normal Twin Edge. I will Heat Flash. I guess this one?
Ooh, it's a card you haven't seen, or I haven't played yet, Counter Shield. It's fine. Like, it's fine. It makes Dragius a 15.
I will normal Karibot.
You're playing this? Okay.
I am, yeah. I'm going to... I forgot I had another one. I'm going to Heat Flash.
You forgot you had enough.
Yeah, I'm going to Heat Flash this one.
Not my block attack.
And then I will tribute both of these for Dragius.
Oh no.
Effect.
Yeah.
Alright. Go to battle.
And then I take
And
15.
I'm not too worried about your recycling, so we'll go into Gazelle.
Take 1,000. Wait, why did I take 15? No, I took 500.
It's because it's 15
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's multiple things that do it. I guess I'll Mystic Deal. Wait. I can't risk that. I'm gonna block attack the Dragius.
Ah. How do you have 2 of this? I thought it was rare.
It's
Oh well.
Do I want to... I'll sacrifice it for Windcaster Torna.
Yeah.
I'll set a card.
Alright.
And then Torna gets into Dragius.
Alright, now the thing is, I can't recycle Dragius here on account of Phoenix Dragon no longer being legal,
yeah.
so you at least don't have to worry about him anymore.
What's funny is I could have tribute summoned the Windcaster Torna and then discarded the block attack to change your guy to defense mode too. I should have done that. That would have been funnier.
This is still kind of awkward. I actually wish I had
apologize,
that mouse
guys, for not taking the funner play.
I'm gonna have to block attack, which
Sure.
sucks.
Not
but...
declare. Not declare. It's a quick effect. No, it's yeah, opponent controls anyway. Like I'll discard to change it back.
And I guess I'll set 1 and
Okay, I thought you were gonna
this.
set again. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Bye bye, Windcaster Torna.
Yep. So an interesting board state. We've kind of feel like the power, the ceiling has kind of lowered.
Normal
in
summon
terms of not
Dragon
being as
Age.
explosive.
Defensive.
Yeah, that's fine.
Activate Magical Stream on this one.
Sure. I will activate Rear Misfire to destroy defensive dragon range.
Shit. I'll set one, and then I have to pass,
Nice. Okay, that's what I like
which
to
is
see.
scary.
Ooh, this is an interesting one.
I'm scared.
I
have 6,500. There's no way.
I'm
You
gonna
can kill me
activate Heat Flash.
God. My Wind Spirit's blessing. I might have actually needed that to get over. I have a second one. I have 2. I run 2, I think. I think I run 2. So like I can always draw the other, I guess. It's fine.
So I
Did you draw
think I
all
will.
three? Yeah, you drew all three.
Yeah,
All three heat
I
flash.
will. I'll normal summon Palm Size. I will
Yeah.
sacrifice both of them for a card called Savage Claw Tiger.
Uh,
Is that fine?
yeah. That's fine.
Suppose I will set one. I will declare the effect of Savage Claw.
What? For nothing?
It's a level 7 or higher monster.
Oh, you could. Okay, I thought it was your opponent's control for some reason. That's fine.
Okay. So it's a 2700 until the end of turn.
Yep.
I will get in for 27.
Dark Liberation.
Ooh.
I don't
Okay.
think trap negations exist. So
No, I don't think
I
so.
assume I'm
So
good.
4 into deck.
Two
Yeah,
Mystic
okay.
Dealers and yeah.
Alright.
I think that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check below. Okay, that's 4. Okay. So I shuffle. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hold on, I legitimately need to check something.
Uh-oh.
Did I shuffle? I did. Shuffle deck. I'm gonna normal summon Gazelle.
Yeah, you shuffled. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna normal summon Mystic Dealer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna normal summon Mystic Dealer.
Yeah.
That's what I drew for turn. What the? Okay.
I mean, you
I
can
don't want to
use
do
both of their
this.
effects if you want.
I'm not. Yeah. I guess I could. I had to think about how I wanna. I'll activate Mystic Dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. No, because what I'm gonna do is sacrifice Mystic Dealer. No, I can't do that. I don't have a card in my hand after that. I'll do Mystic Dealer, I guess. I'll discard Seven's Road Witch to draw one.
Okay.
Because I'm like, Seven's Road Witch becomes a 2000 if I summon summon something with it or whatever. Again, but that's only Seven's Road, and I had to discard a card to do it. I'll sacrifice the 2 Mystic Dealers for Seven's Road.
Yeah.
I'll set a card. Seven's Road effect.
Yeah.
Mill 1. It gains for each attribute, so that's 1, 2, 4 attributes in my grave.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1200. So that's 3500 or 3300, right?
Let's see. You got Dark
4 times 3.
Water.
Dark Water, Fire, Earth.
Yes, that's 1200. Give me 33. Yeah.
33 attacks.
Yeah.
I don't care about Gores. And then 15 attacks.
Yeah, I'm on the ropes here.
This is where you draw that one psychic that's like, if your opponent's life points are if your life points are 1,000 or less, destroy 2 cards on the field. You reveal that you're running that.
Oh, that's really not what I wanted to see.
You normal summon the green maximum piece.
That's just about like the worst hand I could have drawn. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yes. You would draw.
Perhaps
the
I should have
fucking,
set another card.
You draw the green maximum piece. That's like discard a card. This card gains life points equal to the difference between your life points.
I got blown out by the Mirror Force, but I don't know what I could have really done about that because I was heat flashing every chance I got, and it was random.
It was set since the first. Like I said that the first.
I don't
turn
think I really
time
overcommitted necessarily either. Maybe I do still need to pair back. I'm not sure how much of that was just bad luck.
I don't want to do this.
It's not that uncommon for you two, but it's more of a comeback. Let's see if I'm going first.
I hope I don't regret this.
Do I need more of this? It's not a bad idea. I think maybe I can't really use this as much. So maybe I take out one of these. Honestly, one of these even.
Oh, so I did some research, and you know how people say Konami hates rituals and pendulums, even though they don't, because we don't get as many or whatever. Apparently the same thing's happening with maximum monsters, where there's like posts like, "Why does Konami hate maximum summoning?" or what? And it's like because the last maximum in real life or whatever came out like 9 months ago, something like that, and they haven't done one since.
Huh. I mean, the new
And
pack is
it's
gonna
like,
have
why?
one, right? I was looking at that earlier.
I think so. I think it's also there's something about like there needs. I think maximum have lore behind it, or it, like you know how they can't ever make another Crystal Beast because the lore says there are only these 7.
I
I think it's
guess.
a similar thing with Max. I think maximums have to be like have a specific lore about them. I'm not sure though. I haven't watched sevens, so
Not sure what else I want to take out of this.
now I'm scared that when anything lasts long on this site that it's crashed again. Because I'm like, is
uh,
Autumn still siding or am I? And it's like, no, you're still siding. We're good.
Maybe one of these. We'll try that. I'm on the back foot here.
I hope Phoenix Dragon is enough.
What is
Like,
this
no
hand? This might have fucking decided my fate. Jesus.
Bad.
It's that bad.
To be
It's
fair,
so bad.
is it like that one time in episode 2 or 3 or something where I opened like, I think it was Dark Magician Answerer Seven's Road 7. It was like 5 level 6 monsters or some shit. And it's like I couldn't even set anything, so I just had to draw one card. It was awful. I think that happened.
I think I have to just get as much out of my hand as possible, so I think I have to...
That's usually the idea with bricking in this goddamn game.
It's not letting me do it.
The universe gives you a break. Okay. The universe gives you a break and crashes Master Duel. Crashes Dueling Book. I wish this was Master Duel because that would mean Rush Duel's in Master Duel. I'm gonna normal summon Dark Sorcerer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna normal summon Gazelle.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm just open.
I'm
What am I
gonna set
supposed to
3
do?
cards.
Ugh, yeah.
If this is porn acting, I'm gonna be upset. Meaning like it's
Okay, buddy.
you know what that means, like where you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get killed, and then you reveal you have a mirror force or something. Like, you know, it's like bad
If you
acting or
say
whatever,
so.
or like, shut up, everyone knows what I mean but you.
I don't watch porn, so...
You don't have to understand that it's whatever.
It's still not great. I'm gonna normal Karibot.
Hell yeah.
Tribute for Sonic Jaeger. Not happy about it. Declare effect. Gain your 1,000.
Hell yeah.
I don't want you to have access to Magical Stream, I guess. So I mean, you want your spellcasters engraved too, is the problem. But I'll hit the Dark Sork. So it's 23, and you take 8.
8. Okay. I'm not good with basic math, guys.
Yeah.
I was legitimately like, do I take 6? And it's like, no. Okay. That's interesting. But let me think.
This might
I don't wanna
genuinely have
do this.
decided my fate.
I'll normal summon a fire golem.
Yeah.
I'll normal summon a whispering fairy.
Yeah.
Do I have anything? Let me think about math. Yeah, that works. 15 into 13.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll take the 200. 12.
And then 8.
8. Fucking hell, dude.
And there's no main phase 2, so I have to pass. I was thinking about doing something in main phase 2, but there's no main phase 2. It doesn't matter.
This is actually just the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I think I'm just fucked. There's nothing I can do! My hand is unplayable! How am I losing like this? I didn't get to fucking do anything, bro!
Guys, you don't understand how bad Fire Golem is. Like, when am I gonna be in a situation? I get, like... Because even if I drain something by 600 defense points. Like, I feel we've never had a face-up defense guy that couldn't be beat. I don't think, right? Like maybe once there was a time where one of us set one of the 1400 defenders and the other person couldn't get over it. But Fire Golem's not going to come up or do anything.
Well, I suppose you're supposed to go like block attack, and then the thing still has a fat ass, and you're like, Fire Golem, go.
I guess my thought was like early on when like I can't get over the Draco or I can't get over the cat. But it's still,
yeah. I have to. I mean, let me show you. Set. Can't get anything else out of my hand. End turn. My fucking traps can't activate. Like, I lose. There's nothing I can do. Look at look, no, watch, no, seriously, this is the second Karibot. I don't have a level 1 normal monster, I don't have a dragon, I don't have normals engrave.
Don't you need
this
3 Karibot anyway? You should want it.
This needs a dragon. This needs a dragon. This needs a dragon. This is good, but I drew it when my back row was full, and it still wouldn't have saved me.
I got a trap hole too, nice. My hand is Dark Magician, Dragius, the worst
yeah,
card
fucking
in the
show
world
it off. Why don't you? Oh my god, why are you running
it's a card because I'm running all 3 maximums for fun.
How did I lose to this?
Here's the thing, guys. This green maximum piece looks good at first because you think, wow, it gets like a.
No, it doesn't.
It looks good at first.
It's a 500 attack vanilla.
Yeah, and then you realize that it's 500, and that if she controls the Dragius, I can make this a 1900, which can't get over the Dragius.
No,
sucks.
No, it can't. You have to be in maximum mode.
No, that's the effect of the green guy.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean that, like...
You can't summon just the green guy, and then...
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. It says maximum mode. Requirement maximum mode.
Oh god, yeah. I didn't even realize that, man.
It doesn't do anything.
I did play all 3 pieces because, like, I thought it'd be fun.
How did I lose to this? Are you fucking kidding me?
To be fair to me, though, this entire time I thought, like, well, if they control, like, I didn't realize the maximum mode thing. So I thought, like, it's a 1900. If they control level 4, it gains 800, it becomes like a 16. That's fine.
No, it isn't. This deck is ass, bro. How did I lose to it?
It's the same deck as last time for me, except trap holes in it, and
I changed out like 10 cards. God, losing Phoenix Dragon has fucking gutted me. I need that shit, apparently. I mean, I did take out some of the other dragons, but they were like high-level dragons. I still have the 3 Dragolite, I still have the 3 Palm-sized Drago, I still have the 3, Twin Edge. All of that's 9 normal summonable dragons. Like,
also,
0
my
tribute.
Dark Liberation, block attack.
Yeah, so I was fucked. I genuinely don't know if there was any possible universe where I could have won. Genuinely. Like...
There was possibly something, but...
Like, I think I did the best with what I could, considering, you know...
Okay.
I mean, the idea was, okay, if I'm taking out the Phoenix Dragon, I should also take out my other high-level dragons, so that I'm not, I'm not, like, bricking on them as much, because, like, Phoenix, it's like I can pitch them to bring back my Dragia, so, like... You know, it gives me a lot of flexibility. But without it, I'm like, I'm gonna be bricking on these high-level dragons all the time, so I need to, you know, fill this with other good stuff. And I still have, like, Dragius, and I have other, like, normal summonable dragons for shit like, Encounter if I really want it. I think Encounter gets a lot worse without Phoenix, so maybe I should have taken that out so I wouldn't brick on it, just throw in some more good stuff. Or, like...
I think Encounter still works or whatever, because you have enough decent
Well,
guys,
no, because it's not... Well, there's no real point... Here's the thing about Encounter, right? That I was saying in the deck building is, if you think of Dragon Encounter, that is a card that could be a normal summonable monster that you could use as tribute fodder. The only circumstance where it's ever like preferable is one. Technically, if you're using a level 7 or higher dragon, then you're saving on 1 tribute. But you have to do it you have to summon it on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
And the only other benefit that I can think of is that it's like bait for magical stream or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like it absorbs that so that my other like more important traps can get through, like the one that destroys your monsters or whatever. So
Makes sense, yeah.
but I guess I needed to either keep more of the level 7s in or take out the dragon encounters and basically just use Dragius, the streams, a couple counteroffensives. I don't know. I don't know what the best version of this is. I do think
I know that.
definitely I like that was extraordinarily bad luck with the bricking. There's probably things I could have done to mitigate it in the deck building, but I do think like
Yeah.
probably like 80% of that was just getting completely fucked over by the deck shuffle. That was horrendous.
Makes sense. I like Beast Gear World making the cut.
It's because I had I had Savage
Yeah,
Claw
the
Tiger in
tiger.
there.
Yeah. I
Well,
tried to make Beast
it
World. I
wouldn't it
think if I
wouldn't it
pulled
wouldn't have
Savage
made the
Claw,
cut, but you're also on Spellcaster. So the idea is like you hit my
yeah, yeah,
mountain early on, and you're like, sweet, she's not gonna get the boosts. But then I bring out Savage Claw and
yeah.
the Beast Gear World, and I'm not only increasing by 300, but I'm decreasing your spellcasters by 300.
I like how you could super tell I'm mad at Mountain or whatever because I have like every spell trap removal I could possibly have in my deck in this shit or whatever. I think my deck's mostly the same. Like I said, I added the trap hole. I put the maximum guys in the side in case like if I won game 1, this might be funny to include or whatever in like game 2
Okay,
where
you
like
sided it at least.
even if yeah, I sided it. I because like if I win game 2, I can game 1, I can side it into game 2, and like even if that causes me to lose, we still have game 3, and I can
Oh,
send
you
them
know
back.
what I'm realizing actually? I think part of the problem here is if I brick on monsters, then as long
Yeah,
as there's enough like low level ones, I can just do a manual tribute, which is like not that bad because it at least gets the cards out of my hand. The bad thing about bricking on spell traps is that if I can't use them, then they sit in the back row and they take up slots, and then I can't use them later. So
yeah.
maybe I just had too low a monster count. Maybe that's the problem.
I think I'm running like 26 monsters or something. Something I think is cool about Sevens Web, and this is kind of stupid, I guess, but like, I've never had to think about what I'm tributing for a tribute summon this hard before. Like, I have to think about if I tribute summon it this way, it'll get 2 more guys. Because I had the Sevens Road Witch, and I'm like, I could tribute the Mystic Dealer, special summon the Sevens Road by tributing something or whatever, like and get in the
Uh-huh.
Sevens Road that way. But if I tribute summon it normally, that'll put 2 attributes in grave instead of 1, and that'll give it an extra 300
Yeah.
boost. And it's like, oh no, it's
Um,
hard.
do you want to do a for fun game 3? Obviously, it doesn't count at all, but
If you want to, if you want to.
yeah, because I feel like I didn't get a chance to like do anything. uh, yeah, sure, you can go first. It's
Okay.
fine.
Heck yeah. Something cool about maximums is like, I feel one of the things that saves them from being complete dog shit is that if you already have monsters out, it sends them all to the grave if you maximum summon.
Mm.
I'll normal summon a Mystic Dealer.
Mm.
I'll set 3 cards.
Yeah.
Pass it back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna
Not a great hand. Not a great hand. Not the
set
worst hand ever or anything.
3.
It's pretty bad. I'll Mystic Dealer effect.
Mm-hmm.
I'll discard a Stray Familiar to draw 1 card.
Yeah.
I'll normal summon a Mystic Dealer.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw an encounter that.
Oof, that's fine. I'm gonna Magical Stream this one.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tribute both Mystic Dealers
Uh-huh.
for a 7-Road Magician.
Let's see, you're getting up
Plus a mill, so
27, yeah. That's still enough
I'll
anyway.
declare its effect. I'll mill 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dark, so it gains another 3.
This is
So it's a
basically the
3K.
worst case, like, even without the mills, being able to get 7 Zord
Set a
Maggie
card.
out is the worst case scenario.
Yeah. 3,000 into 25.
Yeah.
And then end phase.
Back to 21, right?
Yeah.
Back to... um... slightly awkward here.
I don't like
Don't have
Seven's
much-
Road's fire hair.
I think this is actually better, even though you don't have many things on board. I think I actually pressure here for all 3 of these.
Yeah. Destroys all monsters, yeah.
And then
That's fine. You special the guy
level
in
4 or
defense.
lower, so I guess it will be you.
Works for me.
And I'll Heat Flash this one.
Not my piercing.
Alright.
I like how they keep making like I think there's been 2 other piercings, and it's like discard a pyro normal monster. A pyro gains the piercing effect and 300 attack, and it's like that's probably not like I don't want to say that's not inherently not worth it, but like
I mean, the
I'm gonna
piercing
normal
seems
summon a
bad.
Faithbird
Yeah, that's fine.
and a normal summon a Doriado. Sure, I'm gonna activate Recovery Force.
Okay.
Also, I might have cheated last time. I think no, that 4 was for okay, never mind. I was I cheated last time because I shuffled 4, but that was for the Dark Liberation,
Yeah,
not yeah.
I never remember the name of that card. It's just Mirror Force to me.
My headcanon is that they realized the dragon deck was inherently stronger. And so they gave, they gave them, like, the Spellcaster deck a Mirror Force at the last minute. 1500 to 14?
Yeah,
And then 1200 direct.
sure.
I like the Doriado ritual in the actual game where its only effect is this card is also fire, wind, and water. And it's like, what sucks is like, if this was Magic or Pokemon or something, that would be kind of interesting. But because it's Yu-Gi-Oh, like you can't use your resources to make that. In Magic or whatever, it's a slow enough game where that would be interesting if they did something with that. But you can't do much with that in Yu-Gi-Oh.
We'll set
Okay.
a bunch of crap.
My guess is the field spell is Beast Gear World or whatever, and you don't want to drain your own dragons. I guess I'll sack the Doriado for an Answer,
Yeah.
and then I'll sack the Faithbird for a Windcaster Torna. I'll Torna effect, pitch a block attack to change him to attack mode.
Choose one attack position monster your opponent controls and change it to face-up defense position.
Send
Oh,
one
you're
card from
using
your hand to the graveyard.
Windcaster. Okay, I'm stupid.
Okay, no worries. Attack it for 13.
Yeah, I'll take 13, and I will 1-up.
Okay, and then I'll just kill whatever you
Yeah.
summon. So, and then I'll end turn.
This is probably best I can do. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid.
Oh, no.
Okay, Mountain.
Okay.
Normal Dragonite.
I'm gonna trap all this.
Okay. Yeah. I can still do something. I can go.
There's a world with trappling that, because I keep thinking in Yu-Gi-Oh terms where I'm like, if I drop all that, that just stops their summoning, and it's like, no, they could still have 2 guys and a Dragius in their hand.
I'll normal Twin Edge. I will.
Have we made a single joke about this guy's name yet? I don't think.
There's actually no point in using its effect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block attack the Answerer.
You answered him.
Yeah. I'm gonna Heat Flash. This one, I guess.
Sure, that's Curtain of Sparks.
And then I will set one.
Yep. And it's 1200.
Yeah. 1200, 200.
I'm gonna normal summon Gazelle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna normal summon Spark Heart Scroll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna set a card. I have to think about. I'm gonna play it safe. 15 into 12.
Yeah, I'll take 300, and I will.
Okay.
Let me see. Do I go for the Torna?
Spark Hearts can recycle the Curtain of Sparks, which I have in my grave.
You do.
But Torna can change battle positions.
I think I am gonna go Spark Hearts.
Sure. Attack for 16.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to.
I'm scared of the perfect.
Let me read this carefully.
Too.
Okay, I'm going to normal summon Beast Summoner. Is the normal summon fine?
Yeah, and you got that tiger person, I assume?
Yes.
Why
Declare
is Torna a 6 and not a 5? Yeah, it becomes a big boy.
Yep.
Oof.
I will then proceed to set 2, the battle. It's 27 of your Torna.
Dark Liberation?
Fuck me! Man.
Three, and then... I was so scared for a sec. Okay, it's fine. I was so scared Dorado wasn't a spellcaster, it was a fucking
The fact that
fairy.
you get to run 3 Mirror Force is kind of insane.
I only have 2. The starter deck only came with 2. You're good.
You only have 2? God, it's even worse.
Magical Stream. That one.
Oh, come on.
I want to be funny with it. I'll sacrifice these 2 for Dark Magician.
Yeah.
Is that fine? I'll normal summon Mystic Dealer.
Yeah, you got it. Oh man. Yeah, I guess there was no way I was getting out of this one. I guess my deck's just bad.
The other cards in my hand were Ancient Rise Dragon and Wind Spirit's Blessing, which is like discard a card, a spellcaster gains 1,000 until the end phase.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Which is fine. Like
yeah, I guess if anybody was questioning the Phoenix Dragon ban after we had spent all that time assuming it would be Dragon Encounter, I think it was the right hit. I think that really hurt me.
Oh, 100%. Dragon Encounter wouldn't have... Yeah, 100%. God.
Because, like, hard tribute summoning is not even, like, a bad idea, necessarily.
Yeah. Because that's what mine mostly hard tribute summons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried that I had too many big guys because I have Dark Magician, I have 2 7s red because I crafted one at the last second, and then I have Ancient Arise, 2 Answerers, a Dragius, a 7s red Witch, and a Windcaster Torna.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 tribute summon guys. And I thought that was a bit too much, but it seems fine in the end. I didn't pull a single Light Sorcerer, which is just Dark Sorcerer but light. And I think they were common. Like, I didn't pull one.
Yeah, the rarities
seem
strange. Damn.
Like, just one. Because I don't think I have a good light. Like, Defensive Dragon Mage is the only really good light in here, and I need more light. Like, that's the attribute I'm missing most of.
I see.
Because there just isn't.
I mean, do you necessarily need the light? Like, you have a good variety already. Like,
yeah,
seems like it was enough.
Like, I just want a little bit of each, just for special kit, like just in case or whatever.
Yeah.
7 Zoro is really cool. I really like him as a boss or whatever. I would have loved this guy. I would have loved both boss monsters as a kid, which I don't think has ever happened. Like, no, because I like Stardust and Red Dragon Archfiend, I guess. I usually just pick one that I like, because I don't like DM or Blue Eyes that much. And heroes are cool, but I could not care less about Armed Dragons. And I like Galaxy Eyes, but Utopia is boring. And I don't care about Abyss Actor, but Odd Eyes are cool.
Yeah. Well, shit. Congrats. I
Yeah,
guess I
I
got to
got
figure
another
out what
win.
to craft and what to change about my deck. And also, you may not realize this because I somehow messed it up when I made the spreadsheet initially, but that is actually the last set of 2020, so that's the first year of Rush Duel. I guess technically,
This is the semi-season finale or some shit because it's the first arc done or
unless
whatever you want to
shit,
call it.
was I trying to may,
Fix
maybe
the
I
timeline in real time.
I'm realizing now, maybe I actually set up the spreadsheet to be based on April to March being the year, because that's when Yu-Gi-Oh! Years run for. That actually makes a bit more sense. I'll change it back. But regardless, we're moving into 2021 here. Yeah, the sets so
2020
far have not
what?
been. I know, right? The sets here have not been great. A lot of very, very mediocre things. Way too many normal monsters. Um,
Which I get is the
and
point, but
attempts at
the issue is
series
like
that don't come together as like reasonably playable. Like
the
you
thing
said, it
is,
seems like revolved around the anime too much. Or
and like they would be fine. Like I think the Beast Gear world is perfectly fine, but you need three of every single card in that deck. Like you need to pull everything. Like there is no room for error or whatever. Same with like the chairs, same with like everything, the psychic people, the aquas or whatever. Like you need to pull multiples of everything because everything is so specific.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't read too many of the cards, but aren't most of the beast gears normal monsters?
Yeah, it's just a lot of their payoffs because otherwise you're playing worse normal monsters than dragons and spellcasters get. Are like if you only control beast warriors or discard two beast warrior cards or
Well,
sacrifice
sure,
two beast
but I don't think you
warriors.
need the beast gears specifically for that. There's other beast warriors, aren't there?
Not really. Like there's the Hitatsumi giant
Hmm.
and the tiger person that you ran. And I think that's like I think this could easily be fixed if they just give you a decent bit more of each.
Maybe.
Like there's a cool fish deck, but I don't think there's enough fish yet. Like
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the very least, we're you know what am I trying to say? We are opening more packs now. So maybe that'll help a
yeah,
bit. We have the ability to
hopefully.
craft stuff. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the long term, especially as more and more stuff from the dragons and spellcasters hopefully gets. Well, I mean, it is going to continue to get hit and by us and power crapped out. I know for fucking sure I'm hitting your mirror force when I lose next time, or the next time that I
Justice for
lose.
justice for Dark Liberation.
Absolutely not. That card is fucking
Nine
oppressive
times
as
out of
shit.
10, like you can watch every episode up until now. I think every other time besides this and like one other time, you've popped it instantly. Like you
Well,
instantly had the answer
okay,
for it
maybe
immediately with no
maybe
effort.
maybe I'm just getting my just desserts, but we can call it even now, right? You're not gonna sack me with that anymore.
I don't know. That's not my choice.
I guess we'll have to
It's
see.
gonna be in there. It's just
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for what is the next set, Jira?
uh destined to power destruction, I
That
think.
sounds correct. Yeah. Uh, Perhaps with a new calendar year, we'll bring new strategies or new value, new playable cards, and hopefully some better deck building on my part. See you then.
See ya.